Hello and welcome to the Asia Lifestyle Magazine Podcast. Today we are joined by the most important guest to me in the world, my wife, Aom Marsh.
Sawadee. Thank you to have me today.
We've been talking about doing this video for so long, and honestly, we're just so busy, both of us, that it's good that we finally got the chance to sit down. And
it's just the right time.
It is the right time. It is the right time. So myself and Aom, we've been working together for well over 15 years, and we have 3 kids together. It's a bittersweet, working relationship sometimes, but
it's about work-life balance.
Yes.
Separate family and the business.
Yeah, exactly. So we've made it work for a long time, and today we're going to be talking about our insurance team, because obviously I do a lot of things. Obviously, we have my real estate company, we've got magazines, and on top of that, we've got an insurance team. And when I say we, Aom has the licenses to sell insurance in Thailand. As a foreigner in Thailand, I cannot sell insurance, but what I can do is we help with the communications and the sales training.
Yeah, it's important to understand.
Very important.
And communication is very important.
Massively important. So we fell into the insurance industry for a few reasons. Reason number one was we were customers and we've got a lot of kids, so we were trying to save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
That was the real reason why we jumped into it. So I think it's a lot of agents start that way. But also, way back when, we had EasyLiving Phuket was quite a prominent business in Phuket. We had 6 locations around the island, and in the head office, anytime that somebody bought a property, we would move them around the desks. So we'd have like okay, you've bought a property, now you need to sit to the renovations desk, or you want to get some new windows, we'll call in a renovations guy or a window guy. And one of those desks, it was just a little upsell really to make a little bit more money, was an insurance desk. Okay, you've just bought a property, sit down with an insurance agent, get your property covered, get your health covered, get your insurance sorted out. It didn't go as smoothly as possible. We started getting
a phone call.
Yeah, basically it started off as, we knew a few agents, and we called them in, hey, we've got a client at 2:00, can you be there? And when the claim time came, not saying anything bad about those agents, it's just when the claim time came, they were nowhere to be seen. Or the product was explained a little bit wrong as well, which was, it's not fair for the client, really bad for our reputation. We had to save it. And Aom just gave birth to our youngest son at the time.
Yeah, after that, about maybe 6 months.
Yeah. So
my eyes still blur.
Yeah, you still had baby brain.
Yeah.
But we had we had to fix an issue where, we had clients on insurance policies that we'd recommended speak to that agent, and it was just not missold. It was just, it wasn't done properly, and we had to fix the situation. So
that's how I begin.
Yeah. I said to Aom, you need to get your insurance license. I'm really sorry. You're the only person I trust to do this. And lo and behold, we fast tracked you to manager. You're now a manager for, I see you're wearing the shirt today.
Yeah.
So you're a manager for Krung Thai AXA. Yeah. And you've also got, Aom has licenses in other companies as well. So we can sell that.
We can help with other product as well from the customer request, not just from Krung Thai AXA, but almost we recommend one product as Krung Thai AXA because it have a good reason.
Yeah, we were customers from Krung Thai AXA for years before we actually started selling it. And I say the word we proverbially because I do not sell insurance. I just help my wife. My wife sells insurance. She's the one with the license. But, you know, what we try to do is we try and recommend the products that we have so much experience in. You know, when people do get sick, it's about the actual claim happening, not the speed of response.
When I joined the job, I realized communication is the center of a smooth process of claim. So you have client, you have hospital, you have insurance company. These three people and system, one missing information you can get wrong about claim. So you need to put these three information correctly to help the claim go smoothly. Whatever claim, for example, like health insurance. So sometimes when people buy insurance, you can hear a positive and a negative, right? So it have a reason with the good positive and the negative. Let's just example on a negative. So sometimes you get only a good information about coverage, right? And however, you must to know about the condition. So come after the coverage. So sometimes about waiting period. So that is very important. You need to know, okay, when the out of waiting period, you coverage for everything, almost everything. But some people, some situation, it just make you use the insurance before the past waiting periods. That's how the negative story happened.
I think I think like informing people about how a waiting period works, informing people on their level of coverage is really important.
Yes.
And also when people are buying insurance, making sure that everything is laid out, one, by the agent so they understand it, but also two, clarified in writing as well.
Exactly that.
So we started our journey just out of necessity. And then it turned into something completely different where one customer equals 4 customers. Our insurance teams have, if you type in, I want insurance in an expat group or a Facebook group in Phuket or around Thailand, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see one of our agents reply to that post. And our coverage is really good. Like we've got, how can I say, the best policies for expats in Thailand. I truly stand by that. I truly stand by that.
Don't get me wrong, the insurance company is, as you know, is still insurance company.
Yeah.
But however, we see the system how to help people to get through.
Yeah, a lot of the time people will buy insurance because of price, or they'll buy insurance because their friend recommended it. And you've got to understand, if someone recommends you an insurance, that's really good. You've got a tried and tested use case. But normally it's for a broken arm, and that's always going to get covered. Like there's no way an insurance company is not going to pay that. It's a broken arm. It's done. Oh, you fell over. Yeah, okay, it's a broken arm. That's not a good use case to say, oh, they paid everything. A good use case to say, and really sad, is, your friend got cancer and the insurance covered everything. That's a use case. Oh, I needed an operation and it was covered by the insurance. That's a good use case.
Okay, when your example name of cancer, right? This disease is quite like good example. So the cancer treatment, almost like chemotherapy, like you don't have to stay at the hospital. This treatment is, you can call like the outpatient, in and out. But some policy is give you a limit of cover. You have to deep look in the detail. But the policy we recommend is even the outpatient treatment on the serious disease like cancer, they give you a big coverage on the main amount. That's the reason why we strict to this product.
So we stick to products that have real use cases for the big claims, and it might not look really attractive like another policy would do.
They're not that fast, they're slow.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, the products that we recommend are like, tried and tested, battle tested products, but with some other policies that are that look really good. You get someone like woo you with, oh, you get this and you get that and you're covered for millions, and normally it's just really good marketing and a segmented cover that the actual use case is non-functional, and it's sad. So don't get me wrong, like we pick our battles, and Phuket as an island, it's a really small place. Obviously we sell Asia wide as well, but Phuket is a really small place. Most of our clients started from Phuket, and we see our clients in the supermarket. We see our clients when we take the kids out for brunch and stuff. So it's, we don't want to be embarrassed when we see our clients, if that makes sense.
I still want to live life with the happiness.
But this video is about basically introducing Easy Living Insurance, which is our new communications platform. And I say new, it's been running for a couple of years, but we're actually launching the CRM with agents inside it. This is it basically. So what happened was, when we first started out, we only had a few customers. And then every time that we gave a good service, because obviously we're in the service industry, we sell luxury real estate, we understand how to look after a client. What happened was, we got so many clients. It was insane. We got too many clients. So many clients that we didn't actually need to advertise. I think we haven't done any insurance advertising whatsoever.
All our customer is coming from recommendation. Is come from, I have to take credit about that, for my hard work and my supporting my customer. As always, like when they need the claim, so just call and I pick up the phone. And other than that, even everything pass of the claim successful, you get trust by that, and people recommend your name to other friend and family. That's how it get big.
There's a double-edged sword to that.
Okay.
There's a double-edged sword to that. When we got really, really popular, it meant that it was Aom's phone blowing up all the time, the WhatsApp messages, just for little minimal helping things. How do I, renew this or whatever? And, on a big claim, and I'll give you an out on this. I'll give you the excuse. On a big claim, when 1 in 4 of us gets cancer, right? So on a big claim, and someone's taking up a lot of your time, and it's very emotional, and someone's essentially dying, or you're dealing with life insurance and someone has died and you need to sort out the claim, it's emotionally taxing. And the system was created to help with that for other agents as well as yourself, because we do have quite a big team. So
you explained the perfect way.
So Easy Living Insurance, it's not a company yet. It's basically just a communications platform that is managed by Aom and supported by individually licensed agents. We're not a brokerage. Even though we've got the professionalism, we've got the CRM, we've got the website, we're basically just communicating with clients, making sure that the contract summaries are there, making sure that the leads are organized, making sure that the products are clear as well. And making sure that agents don't lose track of something serious. And really importantly, that if an agent does burn out or quit, because insurance agents, they last about 2 years normally, and then they quit, making sure that we can actually replace a policy holder with another agent, like straight away, like your information's there.
You get looking after in our team.
Yeah, it's one of those things that if you're going to start something, you can't stop. Like if you're going to do life insurance, then you're going to, if an agent sells life insurance 1 year, they can't stop looking after the client. It's that simple. So that's basically what we've done. Easy Living Insurance is designed to support the customer, support the agent, and it's managed by individually licensed agents as well. So we're not a brokerage, we're a communications platform. And that communications platform has now been basically made available for us to send out even more quotations. It's been apparent that we've not done any marketing and we've done really well with the insurance, but now we're in a position that we can expand.
And it's like it's a memory and stock, I call, to deliver the policy in a summary, easy for the client to use and understand what they have. From the insurance company, you might get the large, big file, like 100 page, but we have a system to summary, understandable delivery to the customer.
Yeah, a lot of policies, they come in hundreds and hundreds of pages, and then it's not made for a customer to actually understand their level of coverage. What we do is inside Easy Living Insurance, we give a contract summary or a policy summary, and that would basically just be a summarization of all of those pages put together so you can understand where you stand. And
it's easy to use.
It's easy to use, but it's educating people how to use it. That's the point. Insurance companies, man, their job is, is to make money, right? But us as agents, or agent trainer and an agent, us as people trying to educate people about how to use insurance is, we're trying to give you the tools to understand as well, which is, we've got AI now. It's the technology's there. Like, people have the tools to understand now. So that's what we're trying to do. Let's talk about some products, because there are 3 main products that we recommend most people get. So it's really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to let Aom explain the products, because I'm not a licensed agent, she is. So let's talk about iHealthy, because it's probably the most popular health product that we have.
With the iHealthy is what you call the product from Krung Thai AXA Life Insurance Company. And the product is really easy and simple to understand. They have 6 options for you to pick from, like package, right? So it's not like a segmented policy. Example, like you go for the middle plan, I will gonna give you a name, let's say Gold package, yeah? Inside the Gold package, you will get 25 million baht coverage on medical expenses per year, and like simple disease, accident, up to serious disease in 25 million baht, including the day surgery and minor surgery. Some treatment not need to stay at the hospital. It's all covered, including in the inpatient, we call as chart, right, in the main policy. The outpatient is work on a different case. Example, like follow-up, they're giving you after the hospitalization, and they're giving you up to the minimum amount. So that's the really strong coverage, I say.
One thing I will say about a lot of insurance policies, because we have access to nearly all of them actually that are available in Asia, but with insurance policies, they will segment the cover. They'll say, look, you've got this much coverage. Oh, but it's a day case, we don't cover that. Oh, it's a minor surgery, that's not included in your policy. With the Gold package, with iHealthy, it's all covered. It's something that people don't have to worry about.
It is exactly that. Example, like a serious disease, like we mentioned from beginning with cancer, right? Cancer treatment is the outpatient, like you only there to get chemotherapy. So that is maybe 3 hours, 2 hours on that treatment, then you go home. So some, as I mentioned, some policy, they give you a number and segment it. They might say in the, the front page, and say we cover you up to this amount, but when it came down to disease, they will give you, let's say example, easy to understand, like 1 million baht per disease. So sometimes treatment of cancer is not just, from my experience, 1 million baht is not enough. If you're lucky, it might be enough, but from my experience, it's not. It's better to get something it covered on the main policy.
So
it's better.
Yeah, a lot of policies so let's say, for example, like where we'll communicate with a client, say, look, this is what we recommend, this is lovely. a lot of the time they'll say, oh, we're going with this policy because it's more cover. But when it really boils down to it, it's so segmented in what it covers. It's just, it's worth just not actually having insurance. You're wasting your money.
Yeah.
It's really sad to see.
And another thing is about the day surgery, for example. Like some policy is only work when you only admit in the hospital, stay in the hospital. With this policy, I'm healthy, you not have to stay in a hospital. Endoscopy, like that is count on the day case, day surgery is covered on the main policy. Okay, some policy they only giving you just some like something or maybe not because you not stay at a hospital. Okay?
Yeah, another thing as well is that a lot of products, they will say, oh, we pay, I don't know, $2,000 for your outpatient a year. And then what people don't realize is most of these treatments like chemotherapy, that's outpatient. That's not enough. It's not enough. And it has to be covered in the policy. That's why we recommend iHealthy. I think it's just one of those all-round packages. It does need explaining, but the selling points are really amazing.
Yeah, and you buy insurance today is not for something small, it for something serious. It's protection, right? It came down to planning and protection. You not just buy it just when you get flu or bad tummy. You need to plan for something heavy, unexpected, high risk.
Yeah, I mean, the average hospital visit that we see is probably 500,000 baht, I would say. That's normal. And then when it starts to get serious, then, 5s and 6s. It's, 5 and 6 million baht a pop. It happens.
Hospital in Thailand is great. The doctor speak perfect English and the service is great, but however it comes with
a price.
Like killing you with a bill on the end.
Man, it's brutal. I mean, I walked into Bangkok Hospital the other day and they were playing music on a grand piano. It was just like, and there was actually a red carpet. I walked up a red carpet.
Well, if you're not from Phuket, when you drive past, you might not notice that is the hospital.
Yeah.
It looked like a 5-star hotel.
I mean, the accommodations aren't far off either. So a lot of international people, when they're coming into Thailand and they think, oh, how's the healthcare? The healthcare is world class. It's world class. It's just you have to pay for it. And the way that you pay for it is get decent insurance. And that's what we do as well. So yeah.
Insurance is just like, a lot of people don't like it. I understand why. And I experienced that already. And just so you know, from my point of view, I think insurance is a tool to protect your saving.
Yeah, it's a tool. Yeah,
that's what I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Let's talk about the next product.
Next product is life insurance. Okay, life insurance. We have so many products. It depends. Some product is also on different wanted, right? Can I example our case?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so easy to understand. So when my first product, I don't have much money to buy the insurance, but I want to have just some coverage for my family. How do I get the coverage amount of number, right? Let's look back on your expenses per month, right? How much you spend per month. If calculate for 1 year, 12 months, and plus an advance for 5 years or 10 years. That's what you're looking for the coverage of your life, right? I get like 5 million baht to cover like a basic on the peace of mind, I say. And I don't have a lot of money and not have a budget to get for the big policy, but I want to have something for my family. By that time, I was 30. I'm not even 35. So the premium is only like 20,000 something from my memory, and it cover not the whole life, it's just some coverage like short-term payment, like 15-year coverage. And if anything upside down, shit hit the fan, you never know what's happened, because I go out every day, I meet a customer, I drive a car, and you never know. So that's how my peace of mind I design, right?
I mean, with term insurance, if you just want to make sure that your family's covered for something, then
yes. And it's cheap.
It's really cheap. Term
If you're
insurance
gonna
is really
explain, you buy something you can afford, but you get something big legacy for the customer. For family.
Yeah, the problem is with term insurance is it only lasts that amount of time. And let's say, for example, you're 30 and it's a 15-year term, then obviously...
We'll finish when I'm 45.
Yeah, and that's it, done.
And then...
But you've not saved anything.
Yes, I didn't save anything.
But it serves a purpose.
Yes.
So it's, how can I say, it's a really popular product for people that don't have that much money,
yes,
but they want to make sure that they have some coverage in place.
You
for
want to
their
have
family.
coverage today.
Yeah.
So after than that product, so I work hard and I have more budget, and I go for another one that is also life insurance with saving policy.
So that's a full life insurance.
That's the whole life coverage. Okay. In this product is provide with the short-term payment you call, and middle payment, and a whole life payment. The difference between three of these products is when you go for, let's say, for 6 years, if you explain, for example, people 35 years old, you want 1 million baht of life coverage, you might pay like higher premium. And the middle one is 18 years or 12 years, you'll get life coverage on 1 million, but you pay like half of the 6 year from the 6 year payment. And the whole life payment, that is cheap, but your money is not gone. This is a saving policy. If not have death benefit, you still have a lump sum for you when your age retirement.
The way that I explain this to myself is, I would say, if I go for a full life insurance, the way that I would explain it to myself is this. One, I want to save, okay, let's use 1 million baht, for example.
Yeah.
So I want to save 1 million baht, all right? That's my target. Or I want to save 10 million baht, that's my target.
Yeah.
Now, okay, let's go back to the 1 million baht over 10 years. Well, how much do I need to put in if I want to save 1 million baht? Well, I need to put in 100,000 baht a year. That works out at, well, more or less like 8,000 baht a month, something like that. So if I can save 8,000 baht a month, that means my goal of saving 1 million baht is there, and that's 8,000 baht a month, 10 years.
Is currently you have 1 million baht today?
Well, that's my target of savings, yeah? But if I don't do it through a life insurance, then if I pass away on year 1 or year 2, then that 1 million baht, well, my family only gets what's in the bank.
Yes.
What I've saved over that year. Oh, okay, maybe I've saved 100,000, that's it. But if I sign up for a life insurance and I pass away on year 1 or year 2, my family get the target saving. That's the difference.
Yes.
You understand? So the way that I look at it is, okay, well, I can set my saving target, I'll save my money through a life insurance, and I can also take my money out.
Yes.
I'll have to pay some interest on that, which is fine. But essentially, I've created my own bank, and it means that I can borrow my own money.
You're not lost.
I've not lost anything.
You only get benefit.
The other benefit as well that I really love is the tax savings as well.
Yes.
So every time that I invest in my insurance policy, I can actually deduct my taxes.
Correct. So with life insurance, you get deductible your private personal tax, you call, up to 100,000 baht.
Per year.
Per year. And also with the first one, with health insurance, iHealthy, you can deduct your tax for 25,000 baht per year.
I mean, it's a win-win. Don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of people, they come here with a bit of money and they think, well, I've got my money, I don't need to buy life insurance. But if they were to put their money, like move it around a little bit, then there are better benefits for them. And that's really important to understand.
Yeah.
Buying insurance is a very selfless act. However, there are benefits for you in the now.
As I say, having insurance is a tool.
Yeah.
It's a financial protect, not expense.
Yeah. Next product, and I want to really emphasize this product because it's a really good one. It's semi life insurance, and it's semi shit hit the fans, like if something happens. So it's iShield. I think this is one of my most favorite products for people to, it's like an all-rounder.
Yeah.
Explain to the audience what iShield does for you.
So, iShield is really popular in the Thai market.
And before we go further, I have to understand, it's iShield, like, you know, like a knight in shining armor and shield.
Yeah, shield.
But
I never pronounce it correct.
It's not just you though, like all of the Thai agents, they always call it iShield, like I chill. Like, it's cool. Okay, so iShield.
iShield, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you call, it's between working with health product and life together.
Yeah.
Right? So this product is also life insurance, and also like you get paid as a lump sum. So back to the first one with health insurance, that is paid for the bill at a hospital.
Medical coverage.
And with the second one is we call life insurance is life ready. That so is death benefit and savings benefit.
Yeah.
So when you find out, you diagnose, you have cancer, for example, this second product is not work. It's not work yet.
You've not died yet.
Correct. So it work only eye healthy. This eye shield is designed to work with the eye healthy. So when you diagnose, you have cancer, right? If you get covered, let's say example like 1 million baht, right? So you will get paid lump sum to yourself, not the hospital bill, right? That 1 million baht you can use as the family expense, and everything you want to keep is continue with your life. That is protecting your income, right?
And you know, income protection is so important. Yeah, income protection is so important because if you do find out you get cancer, you do find out you're sick, with iShield, it pays you a lump sum to pay for the rent, to pay for the things that you need to pay for when you can't work, or when you're going to hospital every other day.
Even the, what do you call, education, like kids, for example, our situation, we have kids, is protect our kids' education future.
Listen, if I'm holed up in the hospital for a couple of weeks, we need to have an income.
Life will upside down.
And iShield protects that income. I think it's the most important policy to have, but it's probably the most overlooked policy as well.
Yes.
So there's a list of 70 diseases or serious situations, and if you get one of them, iShield pays out, and that's
how it works.
Yeah.
Pay as lump sum to you. You get a hospital bill covered by health insurance, and also get lump sum by iShield to pay to you to cover your income.
It's a double whammy. But also, the other thing about iShield is you can offset your taxes as well, just like a life insurance policy.
Yes.
And
they are life insurance. Oh, by the way, even you in the iShield, right? This is the highlight. You get lump sum when you're diagnosed, you have serious disease, and even saving policy inside this product. If you not get sick or if you not pass away, it will be your retirement lump sum when you are age retirement.
So it's a savings policy, it's a serious disease policy, it's income protection.
Correct.
And you can offset it against your taxes.
Up to 100,000.
And if you pass away,
your loved one get benefit.
So it's probably the all-rounder that, for me, it's one of my favorites. I don't think it's the first choice on people's list until they realize how important the policy is.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, like life insurance is really sensitive. You need to know the whole benefit, peace of mind.
Yeah. We're going to talk about one little thing that I think people need to understand as well. It's not a little thing, it's the core for buying insurance. It's waiting periods. So let's do the waiting period for iHealthy, because I think that's really important to understand. A lot of people get caught out on this.
Okay.
So, a waiting period is, the way I explain it is like this. Let's say, for example, you find out you have a serious illness or you want to claim on something. The way insurance works is you don't just run out and go, right, I found out that I'm sick, I want to buy insurance to cover it. No. If you have cancer already...
I have a case like that. That's why I love it.
We have a case like that every month. Literally, I found out I've got sick, I want to buy insurance.
That's not how insurance works.
So insurance works like this. You buy it beforehand, and then if you get sick later, then they will cover you. You don't get sick and then have someone else pay for it.
That's how you get cancer on your policy.
That's how you get cancelled, literally. So a previous condition, for example, is not going to be covered by any policy. And if they are going to be covered, the limitation would be so small, it's unreal. So let's say, for example, you are healthy and you want to buy insurance. That's when you buy insurance. However, there is a waiting period to make sure that you haven't had that previous condition before. So for iHealthy, which is the one package that we think that everybody should have, it's the best health insurance for when you have support. Don't get me wrong, like if you buy it from the bank, because you can buy it from the bank, it's just you're dealing with a call center.
You have to understand, you buy it from the bank. Bank is not the agent work full time for the insurance. They are there to doing account for you, right?
You're just a name and number.
Correct.
At least when you buy with an agent, you can send them a message, they can guide you through it. And don't get me wrong, you'll still have to deal with the call center, but that agent can prepare you for what's gonna happen from experience. That's why buying from an agent, it's exactly the same price if you buy it from an agent or you buy it from the bank. It's just buying it from an agent, you have someone to support you a little bit more. But with waiting periods, back to that, with waiting periods, you need to make sure that you're healthy before you buy insurance. So there's a waiting period to make sure that you haven't just got sick and you need treatment tomorrow.
No.
They stagger you out basically. So what are the key waiting period points to know for iHealthy?
Okay, with the iHealthy, we call iHealthy Ultra now. So, the first step, when the policy effective, you start coverage, right? First 30 days, you get cover on accident only. Accident is cashless claim, direct billing from the hospital to the insurance company. And the second waiting period is critical illness, you call common disease. You start cover on beginning of second month. Easy to remember, like your policy start day 32, okay? Day 32, your coverage like flu, bad stomach, anything small, that's covered. But if you use the insurance before 90 days on this disease, symptom disease, pay first and claim later. It have a reason why before it's not have this step. Because they want to make sure you not just have something and just like wake up and have headache and use the insurance. Because private hospital here is not funny, it's expensive. Okay, they want you to think first before you use something not necessary. Okay, after 90 days you cover on common disease. Here's really important. Waiting periods on serious disease, 120 days. After 120 days, that's your coverage on everything, like all kind of chronic disease. They might say in the policy, like maybe 8 names, cancer, hernia, cataract, all type of like that. But I say everything, every chronic disease after 120 days, 4 months, okay?
The other thing to really important to point out is that your cashless claim for almost everything kicks in after 90 days as well. That's really important for people to understand. Cashless claim is a wow thing.
That's a good point. And also, like, let me clarify about the chronic disease, okay? Your policy is covered after 4 months already, right? But let's say example, cataract. That is a chronic disease. It's some disease you can live with.
Yeah, you can live with a cataract for so long. Yeah.
Yeah, you might have a cataract even you buy the insurance.
Can I tell that story?
Oh yeah. You sure you can?
So we had one client, and we get this a lot. So we had one client. He said, I'm going to sign up with the insurance. Going to go for we sold like mostly gold packages, which is good. It means you got a good rounded cover. So we had one guy. He said, okay, I want to buy the insurance. And he went in and he understood that the cashless claim hadn't kicked in yet, but he cut his ankle. He walked in, paid the money. We got him reimbursed within 24 hours. Normally it takes about a day to get your money back. And so he's like, the insurance works. He was a very skeptical client. Mm-hmm. And then later on, it's past the 90 days, and he's realized he's got his cashless claim. He's gone, I'm going to use the insurance again. And I think it was past the 120 days. It was past the waiting period, but
126 days.
126 days into the policy. So he's like, I've passed the waiting period. And he's gone into the hospital and he's saying, right, well, listen, I've got my gold package, laid down the card, bit of a geezer, laid down the card, said to the doctor, check my eyes, I've got the gold package, eyes are a bit blurry. And lo and behold, the doctor's checked and he's got cataract forming in his eye. Oh, when did your blurry vision start? Well, about 8 months ago. So his symptoms were literally 4 months before the policy started. Yeah. So let alone the waiting period. And obviously that case was refused. So that's one thing as well. Like when people buy insurance, they really need to understand like what's covered and what's not.
You have to understand, like, even you out of waiting periods, it's really important when the information you give to the hospital, when the symptoms start.
Yeah.
That you need to know. If you give the information like start symptom even before you buy insurance, that is count on pre-existing condition. That's why you're not coverage on that case. But if the customer say the symptom only have it now, when the symptoms start just 126, that your coverage, because you not have the history that symptoms start before.
Yeah, if in that case, if the guy said, I got blurry vision today or yesterday, then it would be covered.
One thing I always tell my client is, before you use your insurance, call me first, not call me or speak to me after you visit the hospital.
Yeah, it's too late.
I can give you advice before you use the insurance, not after you give the information to the hospital, because the hospital already submit the claim and I cannot fix whatever happened already.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
We try and help where we can, but it's really important. Wording is everything. And
wording.
And it works. Yeah, it works both ways. Like, there are some situations where people go into the hospital and they get refused because they've just said the wrong thing.
Yes.
Luckily, we can kind of help clients like move into.
Well, you have to understand, when the clients speak with the agent, they will speak different language, and the information the customer give you today and when they see the doctor is different.
Yeah.
So sometimes they worry the doctor not gonna find the real symptom. That's how the flu come out.
Yeah.
That's I can't pick or help on that case.
Yeah, I mean, it's really important that they need to be very clear. A lot of the time, like if you say, "Oh yeah, I broke my arm when I was 5," and just calm down, mate. Just let's focus on what's wrong with you now, and let's make sure that you get the claim go through.
And let me clarify about the chronic disease when you example on that case, right? So as I mentioned about cataract is not something like it hurt you, like you need surgery today. This surgery, like you have time, like you can wait. So example, like the new policy is really sensitive. Let's say this is how I compare, right? Benefit. You only pay for the insurance, let's say 50,000 baht, but the insurance take the risk for 25 million baht, right? That's how they weigh benefit. And you only hold the policy under than 1 year or just start 1 year. And you start to claim about chronic disease like cataract. That bill can charge up to 300,000 or maybe more than that or less than that, not a lot, but less. So first time of chronic disease, that claim before 3 years, the insurance company, they have a right chance to check your history, right? They will not say no for your claim. They will say, you only have a new policy with us. We want to check your history background first. You not have this chronic disease before you with us, right? So if that happen, we have way to help you.
Yeah, so what happens is by Thai law, insurance companies have the opportunity to check your history, your previous history, for up to 90 days.
Yes.
3 months they can check your history for.
By law, it's like that, but in reality, not.
Yeah, about a
Not
week
that
or two,
long.
maybe
Yeah.
2 weeks. It's
Depend
normal.
on case.
Case by case. But yeah, like, so what we try and do when you do buy through our agents, what we basically do is we've got systems in place to make that check and search go so much quicker.
Yes.
And there's certain benefits to using our agents as well. So at the moment, we've got so many individually licensed agents working on Easy Living Insurance. You can go to the website. It's pretty basic. We've built it ourselves. It's nice. It's professional. We've got a CRM back-end system as well to organize everyone's policies. But understand that we are not a brokerage. We are a communications platform managed by Aom and her team, and it is just a way to organize everybody a little bit better. Down the line, we might turn it into something else, but for now, it means that everything is in one place and we can pass you to agents that can deal with your case by case situation. And it's really important to understand that you're not just a name and number. One agent can handle, all their clients in one place, and it's one of those things that it was needed. And if an agent, doesn't do their job so much, then you can send us a message and we can pass you another agent. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's real human beings, and it's so sensitive insurance. People need to be looked after.
Is what you call it's really important to get the right information from beginning, and also make everything clear when you sign up for the insurance. I have to say the insurance company, they don't like anything surprise.
Yeah.
That's how you get
Refused
and cancel policy after the policy effective. So beginning is important, is declare every detail. What you have is have two results when you declare. Even you have some previous condition, they accept you, but they just exclusion, just something from you have already. May I example?
Yeah, sure.
Let's last year my client sign up for iHealthy Ultra, BMI high, like 50% increase of the premium, and he also have high blood pressure. High blood pressure is not just one thing.
Yeah.
High blood pressure is a center of like blood clot and heart attack, some disease like quiet disease and can kill people, right? By that time, he stressed about work. He tell me he just moved from some country to live in Thailand. He want to live life peaceful. So he main focus is cover on accident and cancer. So he think the high blood pressure is in the control, you call?
Under control.
Under control, yes. Under control, so the premium increase and also exclusion about high blood pressure and everything related. So all accepted by client and everything clear from beginning from the insurance company and the client. So nice and smooth. And the second year is not just that exclusion forever, right? When you sign up, you have a right chance, the customer have a right chance to resubmit information. So with this customer, I inform him, hey, if your blood pressure are normal and your BMI is normal, let me know. I will help you to bring down the increased premium and also the exclusion out of the policy. So now that client is 100% coverage.
It's so important to work with a right agent who can help save you money and make sure that you've got even more coverage than when you signed up with. It's one of those things like, so with Easy Living Insurance, if you do want to connect with an agent, go on the website, search for the products, fill out the form, which is good. Also, you can find individual agents on the marketing that we're launching as well. So if you do see an agent with a nice big smile and you see Easy Living Insurance, understand that, you know, this has been a system created to make sure that you're looked after.
The system is designed from my experience, and my knowledge is really powerful and really helpful with the agent and the customer.
Yeah, so the quotation time is about 24 hours. It's not on an AI automation. Each quotation is handcrafted by the agent assigned to your case, and they will look after you as diligently as they can as well. So we've been doing this for a long time, and we've trained all of our agents well, hopefully. But yeah, so thank you so much for coming on this episode.
Thank you. Thank you to you.
Yeah, so we'll probably do a couple more of these. We'll go through products and we'll go through other things along the way.
It's better to go for more detail.
Yeah, and
give a clear picture.
Yes, exactly that. But if anybody is looking to move to Thailand, obviously we do have a real estate company, and if anybody's looking to insure themselves properly and get looked after, then we have Easy Living Insurance, which is a communications platform to help you speak and connect to agents. So yeah, thank you very much. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, send it to somebody if it's beneficial to them. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, Swadee Cup.
Swadee Ka.